Like Aquafresh, that's fucking 3 different colors of tastiness.
I know, come on. It's Flavor Town.
Come around anyhow, run around town, down, won't you hear me now? People talking in the street, don't give a shout, coming down the line, we running out of time now. When I'm going that you come around anyhow, run around town, down, won't you hear me now? People talking in the street, don't give a shout,
Dude, it like tires your lips out, man. Oh, now, brown cow.
Welcome to InSpace with Nick McEwen. As always, and forever, I've got Joe, Jess, and Kyle with me sitting here in the undisclosed location on the outskirts of Wichita, Kansas. You're listening to InSpace. Joe, what's going on, buddy?
How is it going, sir?
How are you doing?
Fantastic. Feeling every day of 30 years old.
Every day of 30, that's right. Joe just had a birthday on last Thursday.
Woo! 8-9, baby.
30 years old.
Large and in charge.
So last night Jess and me and Kyle threw a surprise birthday party over here at the undisclosed location studio. And Joe was very surprised. He was so surprised, in fact, halfway through the party, he said, "Where's the articles? Aren't we doing the show tonight?" I was like, "Dude, it's your party." He's like, "Oh."
Yeah, I still didn't get it. I was like, "Oh my God, it's my birthday."
Kyle and I got him a poster like the Merch Turters girl.
Oh, it's so good.
It's going to be on, well, you can just go to facebook.com
Splash it.
You can go to facebook.com/InSpace show and see the picture of the poster we got, Joe. My God, it's my birthday.
You better recognize.
It's artwork at its finest. Joe, who's next to you over there?
We've got Jess. She made some badass cupcakes last night. They were totally blue and orange.
The Broncos. Bronco Joe.
Denver Broncos.
What's going on, Jess?
Not much. How are you doing tonight, Nick?
Good. You don't seem very talky.
I'm not.
We're all a little hungover.
Except for me.
Oh, that's right.
Well, I'm not hungover.
I'm pretty hungover.
Kyle's Walking Dead today after the surprise birthday Joe party over here.
Yes. We're just going to keep the party going tonight.
It was pretty good. It was pretty good. Yeah. Kyle, how are you?
I'm great. I'm doing good. Here with my BFFs. Best fucking friends forever.
Big
so
triple F.
You can't beat that on
Triple
Saturday
F,
night.
To the third power.
Saturday night.
Yeah. I know, it feels weird. I feel like it's Friday, you know? Because we always do it on Fridays.
Yeah.
What happened?
Where does the time go?
I know. This week, it's just flown by.
Yeah, it has. Busy week.
Busy.
Start of the week was crazy.
Like I said, you can check out that picture at facebook.com/InSpace show. Give us a call at 316-712-0333. Email us at nickmcEwen@gmail.com. Follow us at Twitter at nickmcEwen33. And tell these guys get Twitter accounts that I can...
Follow us.
You guys got Twitter yet?
I do have a twit.
What's your Twitter?
Big Joe Pun.
At Big Joe Pun?
I do believe.
Okay. Kyle, do you have a Twitter?
I do not.
Jess?
Nope.
Okay.
But I'll get one and let you know.
Also, Follow us on Twitter at Nick McEwen the 33 and at Big Joe Pun. That's for Joe, in case you didn't get that.
In case you didn't know.
And the other two are going to have to get Twitter soon, so people can follow you.
I bet a lot of people would follow Jess, but she's mine.
Why don't you have Twitter?
I just don't, and I was seriously thinking about deleting my Facebook account as well.
You were?
Why?
Too much drama.
Really? Joe?
That is crazy.
I think you've got something in your hand about that.
I do. Referencing, is not joining Facebook a sign that you're a psychopath?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
So you're going to get rid of your Facebook, huh? Jess?
Depending on what that says.
Everyone always
Sorry.
comes back. They always go back.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, yeah, fuck it. I'm not getting back on ever again. And then, like, you see them post 2 days later. They're like, I'm back, y'all.
I'm back. I missed it. My face.
Think you got rid of me, bitches?
Yeah.
I'm back.
You can never truly leave Facebook forever.
Joe, where's that article
Awesome.
from and what's it
That's
say?
our good friends at the Daily Mail Reporter. That's MAIL.
Not male, like male stripper?
That's correct, sir.
I think we've covered this before.
Get it? Checking the mail. Some employers and psychologists say staying away from social media is quote-unquote suspicious.
I think it kind of is. Why wouldn't you be on Facebook? I mean, I can understand there's people out there who are like, that's too many people do it.
Is that your boyfriend or Mitt Romney?
That's stupid. I don't want to be on Facebook because everybody else is doing it. I want to be different. I don't want to be part of society. I'm so goth. And what's the other trendy?
Emo.
I'm
Emo.
It's hipster. I don't have Facebook because I didn't have it before everybody else didn't have it. You like my skin tight corduroy pants? And my little driving cap?
We're saying Facebook is such a persuasive force in the modern society that increasing numbers of employers and even psychologists believe people who aren't on the social networking sites are suspicious. The German magazine, now don't quote me on this, Der Tagesspiegel.
It's my birthday.
Der Tagesspiegel. They went so far to point out that accused theater shooter James Holmes and the Norwegian mass murder guy, Anders Behring Breivik, have common ground in the lack of their Facebook profiles.
That's kind of weird.
So
That could go two ways, though. I mean, what if they were, like, government agent-funded operations, and, like, the government was like, let's erase all traces of these guys?
it's just a common concern among like bosses that the lack of Facebook could mean the applicant's account could be so full of red flags that it had to be deleted, like nudie pictures.
Yeah. So, Jess, after hearing that, are you like a psycho? Like, you gonna get off Facebook and go crazy?
I don't think so.
Are you going to leave Facebook?
Probably.
Is it boring to you?
I haven't checked it in like a month.
Oh. Yeah.
Not having a Facebook account could be the first sign that you are a mass murderer. The tech news site Slashdot said.
I think that's what they want us to think. I think they're trying to corral us into social media, so they got all our information right there. Because how many times has Facebook been used when they're solving cases and shit? You know, you always hear about it.
Well, James Holmes did not use Facebook and had small online footprints.
That just sounds
They're
fishy.
like stub
Okay,
prints.
check this out. He goes online and buys all that ammunition and everything. He bought it off the internet, and they're saying he had a small digital footprint. That doesn't add up.
Yeah. Come on, man. Seriously?
For real.
So the article just says, it's the suspicion that not being on Facebook, which has become so normal among young adults, is a sign that you're abnormal, dysfunctional, or even dangerous in ways. I'm dangerous.
All right.
So they're going to have us turning in our friends pretty soon that don't have Facebook. If somebody's not on Facebook, you need to report them to us.
Yeah.
We'll re-educate them.
It'll be like Fahrenheit 451.
Yeah. The re-education centers.
Yes.
All right, well, I kind of have an article that goes sort of along with that. There's, this is from The Guardian, and it's about a guy who is living alone in the woods to escape Wi-Fi and mobile phones. This guy's name is Phil Inkley, and he sometimes has to retreat into the woods because he has EMF. What's it called?
Sensitivity?
Electromagnetic hypersensitivity.
Yeah.
EHS. And it's an actual like disease where EMFs from like towers or like electromagnetic pulses or whatever going through the air, they'll give him like nosebleeds and make him like feel nauseous and stuff like that.
Whoa.
That would suck.
Yeah, and he said that they didn't really know a lot about it in the first steps of it because he didn't know what was causing it, but they kind of narrowed it down. And so like when he is like really bad, when it's like flaring up, I guess you could say, he can't be like anywhere close to any kind of like EMFs, so he has to go like way out into the woods and like camp for like maybe days at a time.
Like Western Kansas.
Right, do you feel like, I wonder if it's like Wi-Fi signals affect him?
I think, I mean, it talks about that, Wi-Fi, and so, I mean, I don't know, it says that when they try to get a hold of him to do this article, that he has, like, a phone line that comes in, it says he has a laptop that dangles with a cord, like, in his little car that he lives in, I guess, some of the time.
But he has a laptop?
Yeah, I guess.
A dangling one.
But he doesn't use the Wi-Fi on it. It's just for like
But don't computers send off little EMFs all the time, like electromagnetic frequency?
I would think so.
That's why they
Battery.
all have the FCC sticker on them, so they don't. This has been tested not to interfere with FCC.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
have batteries and
Well, it
stuff.
says that he
It's
EMFs, so oh my gosh, electromagnetic fields, yeah, or Wi-Fi, or mobile phones, or DECT phones,
Dick.
and certain light sources can cause symptoms to worsen. So it says EHS is not very well understood. So any probability of serious health risks have been like widely fuck, dude.
Wile E. Coyote.
God, I can't
Repudiated?
talk at all.
Wile E. Coyote.
Okay. Back up on that one. Edit. Okay.
Cut it
While
out.
EHS is not very well understood, they're saying that the National Radiation Authorities are doing the most research on this because it's like becoming a problem with some people. It's becoming more widely known.
Sensitivity to electromagnetic force or fields.
Yeah. So that's, I think, why some people like feel weird. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people get headaches and stuff in certain
Oh
areas.
yeah,
and-
it can make you feel nauseous too.
yeah.
Like standing in front of the microwave.
Yeah. I mean, I know if you did that long enough, you'd probably start to not feel very well. I'm
Or
sure.
turn into a mutant.
Yeah. Ninja Turtle.
Your head will just burst one day.
Turn into Raphael.
We need some of that mutagen. That's what that green shit's
The
called.
Oh, is that what it
Yeah,
is?
Secret of the
mutagen.
ooze.
Because I was trying to think of it one day, and I actually had to look it up. Because I was like, what's that shit called on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
You had to look it up.
Yeah, like what?
Oh,
yeah.
it's bugging you?
Yeah, it was like a random fact, you know,
Oh, God.
mutagen. It stuck with me ever since.
April O'Neil. What a hottie. Right, Jess? You like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
No comment.
No comment? Heroes in a half show. Turtle power!
All right, so pretty much this guy, it's getting worse over time. So it says that he like convulses and stuff sometimes now.
Oh, that would suck.
Yeah, like I don't know what you would do. I think that would make you feel like really alone. So you can't really communicate with anyone except for face to face.
Yeah.
And if you're going to do that, you still have to be like away from any cell phone towers or like anything. Like he says he cooks over an open fire and stuff. Also, he doesn't like use
Cook some meth open.
Yeah.
Cooking
Who
meth
knows?
on an open fire.
They're like, man, my fucking teeth are falling out and my skin is shitty and
It's
I'm
from-
losing weight. I don't understand.
It's from all the EMFs, guys.
Yeah, all these EMFs in my face.
EMF.
Meths.
EMF. Yeah, are you sure you read that right?
I think so.
Might have been EMF.
EMF.
Ear,
EMF.
my ear.
EMF. EMF. That's hard to say. EMF.
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 All you gotta say is E-meth.
EMF. In my brain.
It's the E-meth.
Did you get my EMF?
EMF. That's great. That's tasty.
That's a catchphrase.
Yeah. When you get T-shirts that say that InSpace on the front, and that's good. That's great. That's tasty on the back.
Yeah.
Jess says it all the time.
That just came to me, and all of a sudden,
She does.
That's good. That's great. That's tasty.
kind of like most of the shit that comes out of my mouth.
Should tasty.
The
Dynasty.
The Kool-Aid guy. Do you know how they've been talking about how we have fluoride in our water around here?
No, they're propositioning for it. They
haven't done it yet.
No, there was a petition going around.
Okay.
People signed it. Like
That
I think
makes sense.
6,000 people.
Okay, well, speaking of that, this article from thenewamerican.com says that fluoride lowers IQ in kids, new study shows. And so that's kind of weird.
Ruh-roh.
Yeah. And it says that a review of dozens of studies by Harvard University researchers showed that in certain areas that have fluoride in their water, like as a whole, that their IQ of the kids in school are lower or is lower. Whatever.
We had fluoride in the Andover School District.
I'm just saying, like, it says
385.
the fluoride seems to fit in with lead, mercury, and other poisons that cause chemical brain drain.
Brain
Brain drain.
You got the brain drain, guys.
Yeah.
I got it bad.
The brain drain. So,
I'm gonna go drain the brain.
Remember the nurse used to come by with that cart of fluoride?
Yeah,
you know,
dude.
we
They're
had
trying to
spit
pump
and-
us full of it because it's a byproduct of making aluminum. They can't get rid of it. They can't dump it in the ocean, so they use nature's filter, which is our freaking liver and kidneys, to filter it out, to pee it out into the water, to go to the treatment plant, to get fed right back to us.
Oh my god.
when you put it that way, let's go get some right now.
But I might be. This might be crazy.
A little bit of me is inside of you.
Hey,
That's what I
what you
was gonna say,
gonna do?
We're all one.
Yeah, we're all inside of each other.
No, we're all number one.
Yeah. So, if you got fluoride in your water, then I feel bad for you because you're getting dumber
Get
by the day.
a filter, people.
Well, they use the claim that it's good for your bones and your teeth, but overfluoridation can cause decreased bone mass too. I mean, we shouldn't be putting it in water supplies. They used it in the concentration camps to make the Jews docile.
Maybe that's what's causing so much Alzheimer's lately.
Make the Jews docile?
Yeah, because it reacts on your central nervous system.
Yeah, but as far as Alzheimer's, there's a lot of them that are misdiagnosed, and it's really Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease.
What is that? What's the difference? I don't know what
You're gonna
that's
have to
called.
say that all over again because
Yeah.
the microphone went crazy.
Yeah, it's because I hit it with my bottle. A lot of Alzheimer's patients are actually being misdiagnosed. A lot of them could actually be Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease.
What is
Yeah,
that?
what is that?
Mad cow.
Oh, okay.
What?
Mad cow.
So, I mean,
Oh.
what's the difference in symptoms? Aren't they pretty
Nothing.
similar?
Mad cow disease.
Yeah.
The only difference in symptoms is when they go ahead and they do the necropsy and they look at your brain, there's this nasty gray film all over your brain. If
That's
it's
the only way they can tell if
Creutzfeldt-Jakob.
you got Alzheimer's too is you've got black growth, like a dark growth inside your cortex.
Yeah. It's like eating all of your synapses.
Can I be the id?
Nom,
What's a
nom, nom,
necros?
nom,
What's a
nom.
neocrospy? What did you say?
That's where they dissect your body.
Like a biopsy, but after you're dead.
Oh, like they split
Necropsy.
you?
Like an undertaker.
You know what the word necrophiliac is, Joe?
Yes,
Okay.
I do. I used to be a ICP fan. I'm old school.
Okay.
I don't practice
You don't practice
my gang membership anymore.
Jiggalo balls.
Okay.
Juggalo Lotus.
Kyle just said okay.
Oh, well, I was just talking to myself.
I said juggalo balls. He said okay.
Okay.
Check my balls.
That's definitely going to get repeated on this show.
Okay. Okay.
Dude, this stuff says that a wide array of health problems, including brain damage, accelerated tumor growth, and even death.
Drain
Gotta stop
brammage.
fucking using fluoride.
And now I got to change my mouthwash now.
You can go on any tube of toothpaste, and it says contains sodium fluoride. On the same bottle, it says, if swallowed, contact Poison Control Center.
Really?
Because of the sodium fluoride that's in toothpaste.
Yeah,
Okay, now
yeah.
this is the same sodium fluoride that they want to put in the water. This is the same sodium fluoride they put in the water in a lot of places.
Yeah, I've definitely seen on the tube. I just noticed the other day that said if amount larger than like brushing, which is like a tiny ass bit, is swallowed. Yeah, it says call poison.
I used to
control.
eat toothpaste. That's crazy. Why do they make it taste so good?
I don't know. I don't know. Like
Why
Aquafresh,
don't they make
that's fucking 3 different colors of tastiness.
I know. Come on. It's Flavor Town.
Three different
Used to
colors of
split
taste.
it. Split it down with
No,
the floss.
I'm with you.
Layer
I've
one.
done that. I used to
Bubble
eat
gum
small
flavored?
amounts. Like, I guess I wouldn't really eat it, but like throughout the
They
day,
say.
I would put some on my finger and like rub it on my teeth.
Wow, you
Keep
guys
them
are
clean.
you guys are fucking fluoride heads.
I know. That sucks. Gosh, I need help.
God. The damage has already
I
been
got
done.
problems.
Man. It's the irreversible fluoride damage.
I'm gonna not use it ever again.
You're not going to use
Starting now.
toothpaste.
Yes.
You're gonna
No, I'm gonna
stop
grow.
eating
I'm gonna
toothpaste?
make my own toothpaste.
They
You
should
can
make
do
it
that.
taste
They
like-
have like fucking vegan toothpaste. There's shit out there you, can make.
You
everything.
can buy it without the sodium fluoride.
Yeah.
So I wonder what
Yeah.
else we could
All
use to clean
natural.
our teeth.
Yeah, but that was a little weird in school when it'd be like the middle of class and then they'd like open the door and they'd roll in the cart.
Yeah.
And like make everybody drink or swish around this substance in their mouth.
Spit it back in the cup.
Spit it in the
Yeah,
cup, and
yeah.
then they said, "Oh, it's for your teeth," and they didn't say exactly what it ever really was.
Yeah.
It just happened on like a tri-monthly basis, like every 3 months. The
Yeah.
nurse would roll
That was
in.
that was more often than they made you brush your teeth in class.
Right. Well, thinking about it now, that's like creepy. That creeps me out a little bit.
Just like, hey, still
It's
If you
weird.
think about it as like a ritualistic way of
It's
doing
just
it,
weird.
yeah, that's
it's just weird.
drink the magic Kool-Aid, kids.
It's like part of their dental health program, but it's like they'd make us brush during class. Don't make us take a bunch of poison.
Yeah, yeah. See,
It was
like I don't know.
terrible.
You don't see what the fuck they're pouring in that
No,
shit.
it tasted terrible.
Asbestos.
Yeah.
Seen
Who
that
knows?
commercial on TV.
I remember people gagging. You remember that? They'd take it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
were they getting
some
us ready to
people
take
couldn't
shots of
handle that
whiskey
shit.
for when we get older? You know,
Yeah.
it was like seriously taking a shot of some dirty whiskey.
Did you have to do that, Jessica?
But you can't swallow it; you have to swish it around your mouth.
Someone always swallowed it though.
Oh,
Do you
God.
remember that?
Yeah, someone's
remember
I
the
forgot.
Kid, yeah, I remember the kid who always swallowed it, and they would have to go into the bathroom and throw up.
They would
I,
have.
I specifically remember that.
Ugh.
Yeah, they made you throw up. Like,
throw up.
yeah.
Do they
I mean,
not-
You would throw up anyways.
Do they do that now?
I don't know. I don't. When I. Yeah.
All right, we're going to take a quick break and listen to some new Imperialism. This is the Devil's Promenade Act 1 and 2 for you. Local to Wichita, Kansas. Check them out.
Take a drink, it's cold outside. Wear your coat and I'll wear mine and act as if we don't have a clue. Study your cold breath. Drink what's left and sing you along to sleep. Not knowing what lies beneath. Sold out by the night. Just you and I. pile of hurt. You say what you want. This is my empathy, pain, I'm confused. Staggers behind you. Say what you want.
Devil's Promenade by the New Imperialism out of Wichita, Kansas. I love those guys. That's one of my favorites right now. I've been listening to it a lot. I was actually on the beginning of that track. If you listen to the chorus part where it goes "Sold Out by the Night," that's me and a bunch of other guys. I think others. What do you guys think about that?
It was very unique.
Was it tasty?
It was delicious.
Yeah, it was tasty. It put me in like a trance.
Yeah, I could chill with that.
Yeah, it's a good vibe.
Yeah, great band. Check them out on Facebook. It's the New Imperialism out of Wichita, Kansas. They're really good. I love them. I love those boys. I love those boys. All right. Well, last week we talked about the guy who thought he was his wife or girlfriend was cheating on him with Mitt Romney.
Yes,
because of Facebook, and he's just kind of a strange fella.
mittens.
Got a strange lady here, Tracy Smith, the Karate Kid. She allegedly slaps and tries to bite cops in South Carolina. Should have listened to Mr. Miyagi. Fighting always last answer to problem. A South Carolina woman slapped and tried to bite a cop on Tuesday. CBS Charlotte reported. Tracy McSwain Smith, 40, allegedly told an officer she was the Karate Kid before assaulting her. Deputies say that Smith's sister called authorities to get medical attention for her after Smith allegedly used methamphetamine and huffed gasoline. When they asked for her name, Smith reportedly held up her arms and one leg, claiming to be Mr. Miyagi's protege.
Milk was a bad choice.
The Associated Press reports that Smith then slapped a deputy, breaking her sunglasses, and then tried to bite another officer. The deputy shocked her with a taser twice before she was taken down and arrested. Smith.
Once more for good measure. Good measure.
Smith allegedly admitted that she'd used meth. She was held on charges, including assault and battery. That comes from the Huffington Post.
Let's pass around that
I'm
picture.
Karate Kid.
Yeah, you gotta see this.
I'm picturing something in my mind.
She
and
looks
I wanna
like a
put
meth
face
head.
to it.
They said, "Ma'am, what's your name?" "I'm the Karate Kid." And she did the
there's a
flamingo
method.
pose.
Wouldn't she technically be
There's
the
a-
next Karate Kid?
Or no, she'd be the next Karate Kid.
Oh,
The next meth
It wasn't
Karate
the
Kid.
little Will Smith Jr. was the next Karate Kid.
yeah. Wait, I don't know.
Will Smith's son.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the girl, like back, like
Oh yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
The girl.
the number 2 from
Yeah,
the original
yeah.
Karate
Right.
Kid. I remember that. Yeah,
yeah, she was the original next Karate Kid.
that's right. Look at that picture.
Oh, wow. I don't
holding
think,
it,
I
but
don't
I
think
never
that
looked
was the
at it.
first time she did meth. I'll just say that.
It's definitely not an amateur.
She looks
in
like
meth.
the Crypt Keeper.
She's a
like literally.
She's a black belt and
yeah.
black belt and meth.
I mean, I was gonna give this lady a chance, but no.
You were
she is
really after
fugly.
hearing that story, you're gonna give her a chance.
No,
You
I
thought
mean
she'd
like,
be like hot.
well, I was thinking like
Eye of the tiger.
maybe she would be like kind of hardcore-ish looking, like at least like maybe like fit, you know, like a fit lady.
Because she
like-
thought she was a Karate Kid.
Right.
You would naturally assume she would be fit and on meth.
right. I mean, we all know that meth makes you really strong.
Yeah, pass that around.
Yeah, just kidding.
Pass that article.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
So everybody can see
I
that
was
picture.
in the fucking
You're
trance.
tranced.
The lady was
Past
scaring
the Karate
me.
Kid.
Her meth gaze.
I can't stop looking at her eyes.
Meth gaze.
Oh, wow.
This girl looks identical to my ex-boyfriend's grandmother.
Oh, no, she didn't in space.
Like, identical.
The meth gaze in space.
40-year-old Karate Kid.
Yeah.
That's fucking nuts.
Slapped a deputy.
People are all right. People are going crazy. It could be the fluoride in the water. I don't know, but there's something going on. People are getting freaking weird. Jess, you got an article over there that actually you probably have more than one article about people being fucking weirdos.
I do.
Oh.
I always do.
Give us one.
Okay. So Jeremy Johnson, who lives in Pennsylvania, decided to do some little bit of practicing on a very nice, beautiful Clydesdale horse. He was giving oral sex on a female horse. He got 2.5 years of probation.
For performing cunnilingus on a horse.
Yes.
Mer.
Okay, I have to be the one to say this. So, like, a horse vagina has got to be huge, right?
Yeah, it's huge.
So, well, I mean, obviously.
God.
But, so this guy was... think about how horses...
Jess has horse experience, right? Not in that good way. Right? You used to be like a
What are you trying to say,
veterinarian.
I used to be a veterinarian, but I was also raised on a farm.
Did you ever... Never mind. No.
Oh my god, it's Hurst vagina.
Hair like Hurst vagina.
No, but you also have to think that a female horse is going to give birth to a colt that is about, anywhere between the size of a 7 and a 9-year-old child.
Yeah.
How old was this? How old was this person that licked the horse vagina?
He was 20.
He was 20.
Man.
Did he? Okay, now it only says that he licked the horse, or did he get arrested for actually intercourse with an animal?
He got arrested for defiant trespass and sexual intercourse with an animal.
So he actually had sex. He had intercourse, sexual intercourse with a equine
At least
persuasion.
he was a gentleman and warmed it up first.
And it doesn't say anywhere on here that he actually penetrated the horse. It just says
Well,
oral sex,
wouldn't you have
but-
to have? Okay, for you to get charged, you would actually have had to penetrated the horse vagina to get charged with sexual intercourse with an animal, correct?
Guess with the tongue.
I don't know.
Because that intercourse means to the penetration. So obviously, this guy,
True.
Yeah,
True.
I'll agree with you.
right?
I'm not sure, but that sounds right.
You might as well if you're going to...
That's
lick
probably
it,
just too
might as well
embarrassing for
stick
him
it.
to want in the paper.
Yeah.
Or where's that from? Is that Huffington Post?
It's Huffington Post.
Yeah. They got some great articles.
Yeah.
Good old Hufftown.
They're good at finding the crazies.
Mm-hmm. The meth glaze.
Yeah.
Can I do another one real fast?
Yeah. What, you got? Give me some more stupid people stuff.
Chad William was was arrested while naked and covered in Crisco.
Crisco.
Naked and covered
Yeah.
in the greased up deaf guy.
Y'all can't catch me.
Go on.
Okay. So he was 41. He was arrested early Monday morning by police in downtown Rock Island, Iowa, who was responding to a call regarding a naked man. Officers say the suspect was carrying naked and carrying his shorts as well as a can of Crisco under the other arm.
Oh, Chad.
God dang.
He had lathered himself up in Crisco. He was covered in grease and was holding the can under his arm, replied Rock Island Deputy Sheriff of Police. He said he was looking for a place to party.
What a
place to party, y'all.
What a great response.
He was charged with possession of methamphetamine, meth, resisting, and obstructing a police officer. Look at the picture.
Just meth,
Of course,
y'all.
meth, yeah. He makes you turn with the Karate Kid and then
Want to
grease
party
yourself
in the
up.
beehole. Crisco.
I'm just looking for a party. Come on now. I'm greased up, I'm methed up, I'm ready to go.
Maybe he thought that it made him more aerodynamic or something.
I have to get these clothes
Like,
off.
they'll never catch me if I do this. I'll fucking slide through that air like nothing.
I'm just slid through the front door.
Yeah, like he'll be able to run hella fast.
All right, now last night when we were having Joe's surprise birthday party, what would you guys have done if a naked Crisco man knocked on the door and said, "I'm just looking for a party"?
Fatty 2x4.
I don't even know. Throw it in the middle.
Throw it in the middle like Crisco.
I'm you, you're me, covered in Crisco, looking for a party. I'm you, you're me, covered in Crisco, looking for a party. I'm you, you're me, covered in Crisco, looking for a party. I'm you, you're me, covered in Crisco, looking for a party.
I've got my meth gaze on and I'm ready to fly. Got that Crisco on my body, let's hit the slip and slide. If I'm knocking on your door, open it and see a greased up deaf guy yelling,
"Y'all can catch me." I'm you, you're me, covered in Crisco, looking for a party. I'm you, you're me, covered in Crisco, looking for a party. Crisco.
Maybe next year.
slippery.
I'm you, you're me, covered in Crisco, looking for a party. I'm you, you're me, covered in Crisco, looking for a party. I'm you,
Crisco on
you're
my
me,
body and
covered
it
in
feels
Crisco,
so
looking for a
nice.
party. I'm
Slip
you,
and sliding
you're me,
all night
covered in
like
Crisco, looking for a party.
fuck, I don't know.
I'm you.
I gotta think of something to say.
Joe, we got you a stripper.
Yeah.
$40,000 bond.
Read that quote again, where the line before it, and then where he says he's just looking to party.
He had lathered himself up in Crisco. He was covered in grease and was holding the can under his arm. He said he was looking for a place to party. The picture's just like, they caught me.
Yeah.
I'm so sad right now. My meth is wearing off.
Frowny face.
Sure, Shad. Single tear.
Speaking of,
What?
Joe.
No, what'd you say, Kyle?
Oh, I was gonna say, speaking of frowning, or should I say, not frowning?
Oh!
Okay. Do you want to go, or can I go? Because I was trying to like transition there.
No, you're
I don't-
good.
I don't know.
I'll chop it up like spaghetti.
Okay. All right. So, simply smiling can actually reduce stress, says the Smithsonian.
I'm all smiles over here.
Mr. Professor.
Where's my potatoes?
Okay, the Smithsonian
The Smilesonian.
mag.com.
Mm-hmm. The SmithsonianMagazine.com.
It says, just put on a happy face. Conventional wisdom says that smiling actually makes you feel happier. And they did a research study on these people, and they made them do these weird little tasks using chopsticks. And like, for, yeah,
Stab you with these chopsticks if you don't smile.
My name's not the weirdest.
It says they were divided into 3 groups. One that was instructed to have like a neutral expression, and one that was one that learned how to form a normal smile, and then one that was instructed to form only half smiles.
What's it? How do you do half smile? Try it. Everybody that's listening right now, you're trying to half smile, aren't you? How is that? Do that.
Half smile. It's like, I don't know. I think that's a half smile, like that.
Yeah, that looks like a smile, full on.
But you got to show teeth for it to be a full smile.
I don't know. Some people don't show teeth.
Well, they
Till they
are
get
not.
pissed off.
If
Like
you aren't
people
showing
angry.
teeth, you are missing out on some happiness.
That's right.
Why is that?
At least 40%.
Because this says, like, for the people who did the tasks and they had the smile on their face, their heart rate was lower. And they were actually like having more of a pleasant time doing the tasks. And the people that were like not smiling at all, their heart rate was like going faster, like they were more agitated with what they were doing. So it says even the simple smiling. Like, I don't know what it is. It doesn't really say.
What do you think that gets in, like, mind over matter or, like, positive thinking?
Yeah, I think it's more like positive thinking.
Because your mouse, once your mouse in that position, your brain automatically thinks, well, my mouse doing that, so I must be happy.
Yeah, something's happy. Yeah. Something made me happy. And it says that they're baffled regarding why this might happen, the researchers. The connection between facial expressions and like happiness or your mood is still largely unexplored. But they do say that it does reduce stress, like they've done multiple tests.
Well, that's like they always say when you're doing radio or any talk thing, they say talk with a smile on your face because it really comes through the microphone. Like if you talk and you're like smiling at the same time, you can hear it in somebody's voice.
Yeah, you can definitely tell when we're smiling.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys.
And it also says to like smile with your eyes. You know what I mean? Like if you're like happy, you know when someone's like in a good mood. Like you can just see it in their eyes. You know what I mean?
You can
smile with your eyes.
You can smile with your eyes, but please don't fuck me with your eyes.
Yeah.
That kind of creeps me
There's
out.
no fucking.
That wasn't.
in
Kyle
this
did
room.
not just smile at me. I fucked me. And
Jess,
it
stop
freaked me
taking
out.
my clothes off. With your eyes.
It was because I was saying it and thinking about it. I was
About fucking
smiling
me?
with my eyes.
Feel naked right now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Kyle.
I
love
fucking
a
the
mohawk.
shit out of all of you right now. All right.
Ooh la
So
la.
yeah, smile.
I'm just
everyone.
looking for a party.
Yeah, we're just looking to party. I kind of try to think of
Smiles.
funny shit to keep me going during the day. You know, got to do stuff to keep it interesting.
I'm going to point out that Kyle is no longer looking at me.
Yeah, I have. Yeah, it's just bromance.
It's all right. It's okay.
Bromance.
Nothing like a squirrel looking for another man nut.
Hey Joe,
Yo.
you got something tasty over there?
I do. Into
No. Your news article. Put your pants back on.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Gosh.
All this homoeroticism going on in the...
There's a cheeky buffer, though.
So, after you
Yeah.
smile, what do you want to do? You know, you want to hug?
Yeah.
Eat a cinnamon roll.
Oh, Kyle was talking about this, the eye hug.
Oh, the hand hug.
I
hand
forgot
hug?
about the hand hug.
Yeah.
Kyle
Hand
did that
hugs.
last night, and I was like, what are you doing? Are you leaving? He's like, no, I'm just giving you a hand hug.
Yeah, everyone out there.
Or high five hug.
If you don't know what a hand hug is, act like you're high-fiving, and then embrace each other with
it
your
up.
thumbs.
We will do a video of it, an instructional video on the hand hug, and put it up on the
That's a
InSpace
great
Facebook site.
idea.
So look for that in the future.
Great idea.
Yes. I'm excited.
There was a thought bubble, and it burst.
Instructional hand hug video.
So, anyways, hugging. The Huffington Post reports there's a Jack the Gripper, an alleged serial hugger. This guy,
Come here, let me hug you.
That
yes,
sounds like the most, like,
serial
not
hugger.
scary thing ever.
I'm smiling
If someone
Do you
came on
want
the
a hug?
news and they were like, everyone lock your doors. There's a serial hugger on the loose.
Holy crap.
I'd be like, I like hugs.
I'll take two.
Yeah.
Who doesn't like hugs? But,
It's got to be some sort of touchy hug.
well, this guy
Yeah.
could face charges.
Little uncomfortable
When
hug.
does a hug
Yeah.
become a crime?
Creepy uncle hug.
The serial hugger, Jack the Gripper, is accused of pretending to know women and tricking them into giving them a hug. This is according to ABC News. The Huffington Post reports. That says, now, Missouri prosecutors are trying to determine if the accusations made by 36 women against a 44-year-old man...
Oh, so it's all women he was hugging.
Yes, of course it was. The 44-year-old man, he'd say, "Hi, remember me? I live down the street in the corner house. How you been?" And obviously the women didn't remember him, but he did it so quickly and convincingly that they felt embarrassed that they didn't know him. So it was just like, "Oh, give me a hug real quick. I know you.
Oh,
Hey, remember me? All right, later.
yeah.
I'm done."
In and out.
Little dry hump.
Yeah.
The suspect was identified after one of his victims took down his license plate, and police looked over security tapes and from a supermarket where the alleged hugger had committed some of his questionable embraces.
I'm just looking for a hug, guys.
They picked him out of a photo lineup. Jezebel nicely sums up the ambiguous duo.
Let me see.
Ambiguously gay duo.
What does it say?
Ambiguity. I can't say
What
it.
word is
Ambiguities. Did I say
Where
it?
you at?
Ambiguities.
Ambiguities.
Ambigual titties.
I don't even know where you're looking.
Give me a cereal hug with them big old titties.
Oh,
Ambiguities.
Ambiguities. Ambiguities.
Ambigual titties.
Ambiguities.
And big titties. And big old titties. Ambiguities.
Jezebel nicely sums up the
name's
big old
Jezebel.
titty. It kind of goes with it. Jezebel
been-
nicely sums up the ambigual titties of the cereal hugging.
That's been
Jezebel, who works
InSpace.
down at the local strip joint, says,
That word study
Big
is
old
brought
titties.
to you by InSpace Podcast.
He's banking on the razor-thin line between being friendly and being harassed.
And big old titties.
being harassed. Will it save him from the prosecutors of Missouri? Remember me? I got big old titties.
Like, how creeped out are these ladies? What if they don't even, like, live in a house? Like,
it's
it's like, hey, remember me from the corner house? I'm in the witness protection program. I don't know who you are.
Jess, do you want a hug?
serial hugger.
No, but I'm not a touchy-feely person. I think I'd freak out
Hug
if
is-
somebody tried to hug me.
Well, I wonder what kind of hug it was. I wonder if it was like the bear hug or like a fucking grab the ass hug. Like,
Yeah, like,
don't know,
pelvic
just-
thrust.
was it an improper hug?
It was probably just like one of those
the
really
picture-
tight breast hugs.
Yeah, that's what it
Yeah.
kind of looks like. It looks like good old breasty.
Oh, they have foot. They
The
have
ambiguities.
they got a picture.
Kinda.
Some
It's not a very
action?
good one.
Yeah, it's just kind of like a file photo, you know.
Oh, it's just a stock
like,
photo.
It kind of looks like the
Oh,
girl's hugging
yeah.
the guy, like, oh, God.
Yeah, it is stock.
You'd never hear of a girl being a serial hugger, dude.
Yeah,
Never.
No one's gonna
Never.
complain about that. There's this girl. She keeps hugging everyone.
She drunk?
No one leave their house.
There's a serial hugging girl.
That's what I'm gonna be for Halloween.
Jack
A
the
serial
Gripper.
hugger. Yeah.
So, how do we segue there? Anybody else like to get hugged?
I'll hug it out.
What's a huggy, guys?
My last one
Like-
isn't.
I got one that doesn't match.
The serial hugger, he, thank goodness he did not hug this lady. She has a mystery illness that causes her to grow fingernails in place of where her hair should grow.
What?
Yeah. This comes from WMCTV.com.
What?
But according to WMCTV, what if an unknown illness cost you everything? That is what happened when a Mid-South woman whose medical crisis had baffled doctors for almost 3 years now. It's a medical mystery you may find hard to watch, but what this woman lost to disease, she has gained in strength and spirit. I was in junior year when I was studying criminal justice. It's almost as if it's a nightmare and you're trying to wake up out of it. Over time, it started to turn my legs black with bumps. Instead of her hair, her skin follicles produce human nails. Where hair grows, nails are growing, she said. The doctors have been able to control her symptoms. I couldn't sit up, I couldn't walk. Now I can walk with a cane, and sometimes I can walk on my own.
It
So
itches.
everywhere on this lady's body where she grows hair, she's growing the basically protein for fingernails
Is this
instead
the
of
tree?
hair.
Is this the tree girl? Does she
No,
look
it's
like
a little
tree?
different.
You know which girl I'm talking about?
Yeah, I do.
Porcupine girl.
She grows like leaves looking things.
You like-
Yeah, well, those are
You
like
scratching
tumors.
yourself in your
Yeah.
sleep. Like, oh, God damn.
Those are
That's sad.
tumors.
But, we're mammals, so there is hair over every part of our body.
Yeah, so imagine how sore you'd be. That's what she's saying. She couldn't sit up or walk because it would be so painful to have just these protrusions growing out of your body. They're not shaped like fingernails, but they come out and like kind of look like zits. But if your zit was as hard as a fingernail,
Yeah.
Oh, my.
like if you had that coming out of all parts of your body, and it
Like,
from
all
what I
this
gathered from the
extra,
article,
like
it flares up in spots. It's not like all the time. From what the article read, it seems like it, will be on her face and her back and parts, and then on her arms sometimes.
like all these protein deposits, like
Right.
trying to escape from your body.
Well, it's like your hair and fingernails are basically made out of the same thing. They're not very different from each other. It's just one's harder and thicker and longer.
Is it her diet, or what do you think it is?
Her poor vagina.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. Oh, mental images.
No, I'm about over in tears over here.
Oh, yeah.
Doctors determine she produces 12 times the number of skin cells per hair follicle, which suffocates her skin. Doctors in Memphis treated her for everything from eczema to staph infection. So it kind of looks like
eczema.
Yeah, eczema. Or staph
So, like,
infection.
she has so many skin cells that it clogs itself?
Yeah. Like it turns into hardened fingernails.
Whoa.
Do you think if our sweat couldn't escape from our body or whatever, it would do the same thing?
Oh yeah, there's like those people that use body paint. You use a special kind of body paint that your pores can breathe through. So if your pores can't get air, you can basically suffocate yourself,
Yeah.
make you sick. You can't expel heat.
Yeah.
You get
The
overheated.
silver dudes,
Yeah.
people that are like statue guys.
Peter Petrovsky.
Parker?
Petrovsky?
Petrosky.
Yeah, that's how you pronounce it.
Petrovsky?
Petrosky.
Yeah. He's a Michigan Catholic priest. Catholic priest. He's suspended after an alleged naked DUI.
Way to go.
When he was arrested, he was alone in the vehicle with a laptop, according to Detroit Free Press, and was just over the
He was
legal
probably
limit.
hanging out with that guy that drove around with his laptop and lived in the woods.
Yeah. They were Skyping each other.
And the naked guy with the Crisco.
Yeah.
They're all hanging out together.
But in a statement, like, he even went that Sunday after getting DUI and performed the mass for the parishioners.
Parishioner.
Yeah, thank you. On that Sunday. And then the church made a statement, this is a difficult time for the parish community, and we ask for prayers for all who are impacted.
Pray for us, because our pastor's a fucking sick freak.
Yeah. We've been listening to this foolish man's nonsense.
And he's naked. Pray for us.
Give us your dollars to
Driving
pay
around with a laptop and no clothes.
for his internet service.
Maybe he's got Alzheimer's. That's a lot of people when they get admitted anywhere for dementia, it's usually because they find them wandering around outside naked.
Yeah.
Isn't that weird?
Or like, yeah.
Yeah, that's how a lot of people come into healthcare. A lot of patients in their later stages of life.
Like a rebirthing, maybe.
Well, it's like as soon as you go crazy, you want to lose your clothes for some reason. It's weird. I mean, think about it. Look
It's
at all
like
the
a-
articles
Like
we've
being
done.
born again.
Because, yeah, it's like a very primal thing.
Yeah, it's like clothes are constricting, and when you go
Yeah.
into that lower brain, you just fuck this.
Yeah, yeah.
Gotta get these pants on.
Yeah.
Let me out of here.
Free ballin'.
I'm free. Look what I can do.
Going commando. This is from Sky News, I think. Yeah. It says, world on alert for massive solar storm.
It's
And,
a-coming.
yeah, we've all kind of heard different, I guess, like research and opinions on this.
What's the weather over there, Kyle?
Well, the weather is looking a little solar flary.
A little hot.
Yeah.
It's hot.
Hey, it actually finally cooled off here, though.
Yeah, I'm really
That
glad.
heat streak's over.
We should go outside and enjoy the
We should
weather.
just do the rest of the show outside.
Yes,
I'll just insert chirping noises in the
Let's do
background.
All right. Well, it says that the normal peak for sun activity is every 10 years, and that's putting the Earth at a greater risk for solar storms. And there's a 12% chance of a major solar storm every decade. So, making them roughly 1 in 100 year event. Yeah. So the last one was like 150 years ago, the last major solar storm. So we're way overdue.
Well, yeah, but we had one a while back, in the early 90s that knocked out all the power in New York. You remember that?
Yeah, it talks about that here also.
Yeah.
That one of them in 1989, a solar storm was blamed for taking the entire power network down in Quebec, Canada.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So it left millions without electricity, but it was only for 9 hours,
Right.
luckily. So, I mean, it wasn't like a cataclysmic event, but it's still like...
The freezer's defrosted.
It ruined everything temporarily. So it says, like, they're vast bubbles bursting off the sun's surface is what the actual solar flare is. And then, like, when it gets to its peak, it explodes, and, like, the remnants of that, like, get closer to Earth. So it's just the little, like, wisps of heat that are heating up the Earth.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Like heat from a candle.
Yeah. It says that, like, it's going to affect satellites, radio communications, jet airliners, you know, anything that's computer or power grids or in the sky. Don't be in a hot air balloon on that day.
Or a UFO.
Yeah. I think they'd probably see it happening, though, I would think.
We've got something kind of close to home here. Gaither.com reports a scared pilot reported a UFO at Kansas City International Airport. A pilot who wishes to remain anonymous has reported seeing a UFO near Kansas City.
Ooh.
Despite the fear of being ostracized and maybe losing his job, the incident was scary enough to take the risk. The man who reports he is a military veteran pilot, trained commercial aviator, says the unidentified flying object buzzed his landing jet Monday night. The object was silvery white, shaped like a dish, and had 3 lights under the hull and a dome-shaped top. That does not sound like a military aircraft, particularly a new type of jet which has been witnessed but never officially acknowledged by the United States Air Force. It's the way the craft flew, however, which caused the most alarm and shouldn't be the way any responsible pilot should fly. The anonymous pilot claims the UFO flew directly underneath his airplane and sped away at speeds the seasoned aviator never witnessed before. And in the report, the pilot claims his co-pilot saw the object as well. If this is military aircraft, something terribly wrong is happening. Hopefully news reports like this one will cause an investigation which will help keep the skies around major airports safer.
That's not the first time that that's happened either.
No, around airports especially. Remember the O'Hare incident like a couple years ago?
Yeah, that like several...
Giant hole in the sky?
Yeah, several of them, like, of the observers and, like, the actual airline people testified.
Yeah, that they saw this stuff, yeah. Happening into airports all the time.
But it's funny how, like, stuff like that just gets forgotten about, you know?
Stuff like hovering
Well, yeah,
over the
when I
top.
said
It's
that
like
about
everyone just
O'Hare.
brushes it to the side.
When I said that about O'Hare, Jess looks, she was like, what? She, like, never heard about it.
Yeah.
No, I haven't.
There's been, like, they did a lot of specials and everything on it that same kind of thing. Guy
The one
was
that was,
either, like, taking off or coming in, and the craft was, like, flying right next to him for, like, a solid, like, minute and a half or
Or,
something.
like, messing with them or toying with them.
like
flying in circles.
flying back,
Yeah.
just kept showing up on different sides.
So the one that was like hovering above.
Look what I
just
can do.
above,
that's
like,
that's
the
even a different
tower.
one. That's even a different one.
And it was
Yeah.
like reflection was just like the sky.
Exactly.
Colored just like the clouds. Then all of a sudden it took off.
That's kind of like how we
And,
talked
like-
about the cloaking devices on one of the older
And
shows.
it was going so fast, like put a hole in the clouds. Put a hole in the
Yeah,
clouds.
punched a hole right
Punched
through
a
the
hole.
clouds.
Right,
That was the one at
which
O'Hare.
is which is not a natural occurrence at all.
No.
Like even they said that they tried to debunk it, you know, and say that it was warm air rising at a rapid rate because that happens sometimes.
But they actually saw an object go through the clouds that caused it.
And it doesn't
Yeah.
make a perfect circle. That would never happen.
No.
It would be like a stream through it. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yay, Florida!
So, this girl, Rebecca Rodriguez,
Rodriguez.
I have the perfect thing
What?
ever.
What's that?
Let's pass this around really quick. I just want you to see this. You get it? It's funny,
yeah.
What is it?
This is when I worked at one of the aircraft places.
Mm-hmm.
This was like up in my office.
U.S. Air Force aircraft identification chart. Shows everything that are weather balloons, quote unquote. See the airplane, spacecraft,
Batman.
the Starship Enterprise.
It's got the Batman symbol. Oh yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Weather balloon, swamp gas.
Yeah.
Yep, that sounds about right.
So in my defense about the whole O'Hare thing, like, I didn't have a TV for 6 years.
Oh, what? Were you in Afghanistan?
No.
What the hell? What do you mean you didn't have a TV for 6 years?
Undercover.
I
Yeah,
didn't have a TV for 6 years.
Jessica Bourne over here.
She didn't have a TV that she knows of.
True that.
She was probably watching, like, the Dish Network info channel for 7 years.
With their eyes peeled open. She was part of MK Ultra.
Rebecca Rodriguez at a Brooksville gas station had exchanged her cell phone number with a young gentleman, and after several text messages between them, they agreed to meet at Rebecca's house for some sex.
Giggity.
And then Rebecca's cousins, Joshua Ray Lopez, 23, and Jeremiah Rodriguez,
Ray Lopez.
and Jeremiah Rodriguez, 19, and another
Rodriguez.
Rodriguez.
and
Lopez Rodriguez.
and another 16-year-old cousin rushed inside the room and began to repeatedly punch and kick the man.
Ooh.
The group then tied the man's hands behind his back, threw him out the window, hiding him in a shed.
So this chick texted him and was like, "Come over, let's have naughty time." And he got there and got mugged and got the shit knocked out of him.
They also took his cash and hit him in the back with a baseball bat, according to the report.
Damn.
It gets worse. The group then blindfolded the man, forcing him into a 1996 Honda Accord before driving him...
Oh, 96?
Yeah.
I knew it'd get bad.
Before driving him to another location where they made him walk away still blindfolded. The group then stole the car, but abandoned it in Spring Hill, according to deputies. And luckily, the man was able to provide directions to the home where the crime occurred. They were able to identify the subjects quickly, but I guess her signal for everybody else to come into the room and start beating the crap out of him was, "Oh, that feels so good."
Oh. That feels so good.
She went that far?
That's what I like to call when good times go bad.
When girlfriends attack.
When keeping it real goes wrong.
Keeping it real goes real wrong real quick.
Yeah.
I'm John
I
Bonnell.
fucked that up.
Oh, really?
Let me say that again. When keeping it real goes wrong. There we go. Okay. But yeah, that would suck. Like, you go and you think you're going to have this awesome night, and you get, like, the shit beat out of you and stuff. That's like a horror movie.
And that would be exactly why you don't do that kind of thing. You don't randomly text sex people.
You don't go on Craigslist and try to find a lover.
Have you ever gone on there, though, and looked at that shit?
It's so creepy. I mean, you're picking from the bottom of the litter on that shit.
Scraping the bottom of the barrel.
Yeah.
Like, there's so many pictures of penises on that website.
That's all Craig's friends, you know? So they call it Craigslist.
Craigslist.
There's an article that I have about how to keep strangers from sitting next to you.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yes.
I like
Yahoo News. A new study offers some helpful hints on navigating our culture of social isolation in public places. Or better known as how to keep people from sitting next to you.
Mm-hmm.
Like on the plane, bus.
Smelly, annoying people.
Yes. This study was performed by Yale University. This chick spent 3 years traveling thousands of miles across the United States bus systems. She became what's known as an experienced traveler. And she jotted down some of the different methods people use to avoid sitting next to somebody else. She says, we engage in all sorts of behavior to avoid others, like pretending to be busy, checking our phones,
Mm-hmm. Guilty.
rummaging through our bags,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
looking like past people, or falling asleep. I'm guilty of that. Guilty. Guilty as charged. Sometimes we don't even bother to look at people in the face Or even sometimes do the hate stare.
You don't want to look at them. It's like if you look at them, you're going to engage in a conversation.
Yeah, look down.
It's like
It's
smile,
gonna be
nod,
that person.
smile, nod, and try not to make eye contact
Yeah.
at all times, if possible.
Yeah, it talks about how like physical postures and avoiding eye contact, staring out the window or giving the blank stare.
Or you could sit there and just rock back and forth in your seat.
I was just
Yeah.
thinking about that. I do
Talk
that
to
shirt.
yourself.
Act crazy.
Stupid, stupid.
Or the standard, putting a bag in the seat next to you or saying that it's seats taken.
Yeah, can't sit here. Seats taken.
Taken.
You can sit here if you want to.
But most people just said it was ways to maximize comfort and minimize the odds of traveling next to a stranger. But gender and race did not play any kind of role in this study, apparently.
Oh.
There, Nick.
Okay, good, because I'm a hermaphrodite Asian.
Hermurferder.
Hermaphroditor.
I think you could pretty much just say anything with that kind of accent.
One writer told me the objective is just getting through the ride and that I should avoid fat people who may sweat more and so may be more likely to smell. And that was a study done at Yale University.
Yeah, if they don't bathe. They
It's
don't
just
clean
kinda like-
themselves.
You might be happy if you smile. Don't sit next to people that smell.
Ugh.
Captain Obvious reporting.
From the front lines.
Wait, I think you should smile though. So just picture like a really fat, sweaty guy,
Smile, but
and
don't
like a
look at him.
dude sitting next to
So,
him,
like, you have to sit
with
next
the
to him,
biggest smile on his face
Trying to
ever,
reduce the stress.
like loving it.
Oh, this is so good.
I'm having the best time of my life.
What was the key word? Oh, it feels so good.
Oh, yeah.
I don't feel violated in any way. This is awesome.
Only 7 more hours.
Yeah. What do you mean only?
Dude,
Stoked right now.
so this lady lived on the road pretty much on buses for 3 years. Like that would blow.
That's what it says.
That's
Well, that'd be an easy study, though, if you lived in a city and used the bus
It's
anyway.
obvious.
that's
Yeah.
true.
So I bet she got a
Look at
grant.
everybody.
I'm thinking
got a
like,
grant
but
to
she
go
says
to
that
work
she
every day.
traveled the world though, or
Oh.
traveled the United States, didn't it?
Yeah, across the United States.
Yeah, so
buses.
we're talking like Greyhounds here, like
You.
yeah, like long distances.
Yeah.
Like she lived out of truck stops in like shitty motels and stuff like
So
that.
you like walked up to people.
Yeah.
That's my job.
No, I've been
You
there.
don't have to raise
I've
your
been
hand
there.
to speak, Jess.
It's his old.
Well, it's just like, that's my job. I'm always on the road.
Truck stops.
On the road again.
Jess's job is to be at truck stops.
We stop at the shittiest truck stops and the crappiest hotels, and we're always on the road.
Those are the most fun though, like the shitty ones.
Some
Like
of these old towns. She was saying the people like hang out at the convenience store. That's like the main place.
because
do
it's
that
the
everywhere.
only thing to do. Yeah.
You'll walk up and you'll have like the complete
People do that
range
here
of
in
ages.
this town that we're
Yeah.
around.
Yeah.
I see it all the time.
Yeah,
It's
the
either the gas station or Sonic.
Sonic. Yeah.
Saw
A
the
bunch of
creepiest
kids that
thing.
can't go to the bar. That's where they go.
But like here, they have all their teeth.
True.
They don't look quite as creepy.
They're not all
like
methed
children
out.
of the corn.
Jess,
meth
what was
gaze.
Yeah.
that town that we went to that had the senior pictures up in the gas station? Like as you went to the bathroom, they were up on the wall.
Babe, do you know how many gas stations I stop at?
There's
I think it was the one where your boss liked the corn dogs from or something.
Oh, Pittsburgh.
Yes.
There's old people on the walls. It's like the hall
It's
of
like-
old.
They got some
Senior
tasty corn
pictures
dogs.
of like the Pittsburgh high,
Kyle
I don't know,
doesn't care-
high school.
Kyle
middle
doesn't
high
care about
school.
anything but
Yeah.
the corn dogs.
Corn
Yeah,
dogs.
Those corny pictures of like I'm in a field and it's my senior
Like
day.
senior prom
I'm so
picture.
happy.
Oh, senior pictures.
Yeah.
I thought you meant like
Oh, not
old,
old
creepy
people, no.
people. I
Or
was
like-
like, whoa.
Weird pictures of like, hey,
Like the Hall of Elders.
this is my favorite tree, and I've
Let
got my
them
leather
gaze
jacket.
upon you as
for
you go
all
to pee.
time.
I've got my future of Pittsburgh, Kansas.
All right, if you guys want to see something funny, go into Las Palmas in Andover. Go into the men's bathroom, right into the stall, and
Glory
specifically
hole.
placed. No, not a glory hole. Specifically placed, like this lady is like, you know how they have cutouts, like real colorful cutouts in the wood of like different like Mexican
art.
situations and art.
Mamacita.
Well, there's this chick, or no, wait, it's a dude. It is a dude. I think he's wearing a sombrero, gazing at your schlong as you pee.
No way,
I swear,
Jose.
I swear. If you don't believe me, go in there and look for yourself.
No mas.
Go in there and look for yourself.
Guess where I'm gonna have to eat lunch tomorrow?
No, I swear. Look, his eyes are gazing directly on your
Jess,
dong.
you gotta go to the men's room with
Dong,
me.
dong, dong,
you
dong.
just gotta take a picture of
You
it.
have to go in the stall, though.
Yeah, let's take a picture.
'Cause
I think I did take a picture one time. But no, actually, I think I started to take a picture, and then someone walked in, and it was like hella awkward. So I was
Your
like,
phone
no, I'm
makes
not
that picture.
taking a picture of my dick.
Phone makes the picture noise.
Yeah.
Dirty bathroom pics in a Mexican restaurant.
If I would be hella creeped out
This-
if I
this
heard
one's
that
going on
sound when I was in
Facebook.
a bathroom. You like do the whole like duck and like see if you see anyone's feet, and there's nothing there.
Have a bite
That
on
would
this
be the creepiest
chimichanga.
thing ever.
Here's the Nantucket one. There once was a man from Nantucket whose dick was so long he could suck it. He said with a grin as he wiped off his chin, "If my ear was a cunt, I would fuck it."
Yes, sir.
Oh my god.
Now I know why it's so bad.
Yeah,
It says the C word.
yeah. I don't like that word either.
I didn't know that that's what it was at all.
I
Like,
break it
'cause
out
it always
occasionally.
stops at there once was a man from Nantucket.
Mm-hmm.
I never really dug any deeper than that.
It starts a lot of them. There's another one from the Nantucket.
Yeah, I was gonna say I know there's more than one version, but that one's definitely
Like a version.
the most
There,
hardcore.
there once was a man from Nantucket who was old but not yet kicked the bucket. Don't be a creep and sound of the beep. Leave a message if you can. Forget about anyone calling you back. What?
That doesn't rhyme at all. Good
No,
job,
it's
whoever
okay.
the fuck wrote that one.
There once was a man from Nantucket who was old but not yet kicked the bucket. Don't be a creep at the sound of the beep. Leave your message or you can just forget about it. What?
There once was a man
There
from
once was a man from Nantucket
Timbuktu.
There once was a man from Nantucket who was old but not yet kicked the bucket. Don't be a creep at the sound of the beep. Leave a message or you can just forget about anybody calling you back. What the fuck?
Is that like a voicemail?
That's a half-ass ending. They're just like, yeah, fuck rhyming.
I put up this web page for the man from Nantucket. I'm just gonna finish it off, so here it is.
There once was a dog named Fred who was black, blue, and red. He ate a monkey in his sleep, and when he woke up, he said his wife was cheap.
What? What?
Is this like everyone fucking turn in your random poems site?
There was a young fellow named Perkin who was always jerking his gherkin. His father said, "Perkin, stop jerking your gherkin. You're gherkin for firkin, not jerkin."
Oh, that's a good one.
For Gherkin with Gherkin.
There once was a prince from Bel Air who was doing his girl on the stair. When the banister broke, he doubled his stroke and finished her off in midair.
I like that one.
Touche.
Yeah. We should write one right now. I don't know if my brain's capable of that, though.
Yeah.
There once was a student from Boston who drove around in an Austin. There was room for his ass and a gallon of gas, but his balls hang out, and he lost them.
Giggle.
Yeah. That one was only funny because it said balls. Other than that, it wasn't that funny.
Balls. Oh, nuts.
There once was a girl named Madonna. To all the boys she'd asked, "Do you wanna?" Warren Beatty said no. He called her a hoe. Now she cries and smokes marijuana.
Hoe and marijuana do not rhyme. Whoever wrote that one.
There was a man called Dave who kept dead. There was a man named Dave who kept a dead whore in a cave. He said, I admit it, I am out of a shit, but thinks of the money I save. What the fuck?
Maybe it's not all to the tune of that beat.
Like, do you have to be like?
There once was a man called Dave who kept a dead whore in a cave. He said, I admit I'm a bit of a shit, but think of the money I've saved.
Oh, okay.
Necrophiliac.
God.
There
All
once
these-
was a man from Ghent
all
who
these
had a penis so
necros.
long it bent. It was so much trouble that he kept it double, and instead of coming, he went. Alright,
Whoa. Okay.
that's the end of the limericks.
Okay, can I tell my...
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a chef in Tokyo, and he
Once there was a chef in Tokyo.
I don't think you
where I
can
was
rhyme
gonna go
anything
with
with
that one, too.
Tokyo.
Jokio?
Jokio.
Yokio, Fokio, Mokio, Dokio, Tokyo. There once was a man from Tokyo. Another word that rhymes with Tokyo.
Yeah.
Pokio.
Sorry, go on.
So on April 13th, he decided to serve a...
So on April 13th, he got him a teenth. And then he went home and smoked it.
You got him a sheep.
And then he went home and fucked it.
Sorry, Jess.
No, you guys are fine. He decided to serve a very, very, very special dinner.
Mm-hmm.
And it cost, like, there was 6 plates.
Mm-hmm.
And it cost $250
Did you have
a plate.
to get reservations for it, or
Yeah, like,
Okay.
you really had to booking ahead for
like
this one.
upscale?
Yeah.
Secret
Yeah.
password only.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had to pay a lot
Trendy-
of money, and yeah, it was,
Trendy people.
it was pretty bad.
Oh, that feels so good.
Yes.
Get on the ground!
But there was 6 people said that they were going to show, only 5 did, and it was $250 a plate. And what he had is he had Italian parsley, button mushrooms, and he kind of sautéed them together with this meat.
Yeah, was it lamb?
No, it
was
was a penis testes and his scrotum
Oh, from his own parts.
from his own
What?
parts.
Oh, delicious.
Yep. He was an asexual.
Well, he is now, apparently. I mean, obviously.
Yeah.
And for his 22nd birthday, he underwent elective genital removal surgery.
22nd.
Yeah, 22nd.
22 years old, you already want to be done with it.
Okay, wait.
Ay,
Okay.
ay, mamma mia.
What?
cabrón.
Okay, I can support people who don't feel comfortable in their body or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, I think that there's some people who their mind doesn't match their body.
Right.
But, like, why would you want to complicate things that much? You know what I mean?
Feed somebody your penis.
I mean, like, he's not, like, having a sex change. Ah!
What was
See
that?
6 plates.
Don't look at
What are
it.
you reacting to,
It's
Kyle?
scary. Don't do it.
What is that?
There's like hella balls and a mess of junk on there.
Is it the
Looks
actual
tasty.
food?
Yeah,
No,
it's the actual
it's the
food.
Dude,
Yeah, it's the
hand
dish.
that to me. I got to see that
So
shit.
anyways, Jess, is there more?
Just that he was an asexual and he didn't need the organs anymore, so he decided to just
But
get rid of them.
why,
And
though?
then,
Like, so if he's asexual, that means that they didn't like sex change him. So now you're
Sure.
gonna like pee out of a tube the rest
Yeah,
of your
pretty
life?
much. You're like the
well,
last
see, it
guy.
never said anything about that, but yeah, you would wonder how he would urinate.
Like
because
Phelan.
I don't know how you would be like, I don't want to be anything. Like, I don't. You know what I mean?
I want to be a eunuch.
Yeah. Why would
Yeah.
you complicate yourself that much?
Actually, wouldn't your life be less complicated?
So you get
Well, I mean, as far as like
Scrotum
normal
and the
life, like
testicle.
you're just adding more complications. Like if you cut that off, it's
All
I'm
three
sure it's
for-
not like it doesn't like heal like normal. Like I'm sure there could be like infections and stuff. You know.
Well, not to mention you wouldn't be able to use that anymore ever
Yeah.
again. That's like, that would be a horrible thing.
Yeah.
and that's it before it was cooked.
no way.
Yeah, that's
So this
penis
was all
is
legal.
screwed.
This was like a legal thing. People like it was.
it was legal. It was very
Like
very
they
legal.
Where
they
is it?
knew going
It's in
into it
Tokyo.
they were going to
Okay,
eat
that's
this
right.
guy's penis.
Yes, these people booked in advance. They paid the extra money. They were like really serious about it, and there was thousands of other people who actually showed up
just to watch.
It's like monkey brains.
I think they got like a crocodile or something like that.
This was in Tokyo?
Tokyo.
There once
So-
was a man from Tokyo who cut off his dick and ate it. The people that came, they watched, and they ate some too.
There once was a man from Tokyo. He cut off his dick and fed it to everyone.
Even the girl named Yoko.
Yeah.
I said, okay, yo.
That's
It
gross.
was like the penis, the scrotum, and the testicle for $250.
A plate?
A plate, yeah.
$250. I don't think I'd go for that.
Well, no, especially when it looks like
Well, and he's Asian, so it's tiny.
that. That was a plate that you got for $250. And what they're pointing to is part of the penis, part of the scrotum, and then part of the testy.
It's braised.
Braised
Braised brown
wiener.
Shrek.
Oh,
You want some braised boner?
man.
There once was a guy from Japan. His penis tasted like spam.
All right. Well, thanks for listening to InSpace tonight. We appreciate you guys listening. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter at NickMcEwen33 and at Joe Pun, Big Joe Pun, at Big Joe Pun on Twitter. Go to Facebook.com/InSpace Show. Email us at nickmcEwen@gmail.com or call us at 316-712-0333. We really appreciate you guys listening. Stay tuned for more stuff from us and stuff. I'm you.
You're me.
Covered in Crisco.
Looking for a party.
I'm you.
You're me.
Covered in Crisco.
Looking for a party.
I'm you.
You're me.
Covered in Crisco.
Looking for a party.
I'm you.
You're me.
Covered in Crisco.
Looking for a party.
I'm you.
You're me.
Covered in Crisco.
Looking for a party.
I'm you.
You're me.
Covered in Crisco.
Looking for a party.
I'm you.
You're me.
Covered in Crisco.
Looking for a party.
I'm you.
You're me.
Looking for a party. We should replay that and put some beats to it. We should say it in time, though. Yeah.
When I'm gonna let you come around anyhow. Run around town, down, won't you hear me now? People talking in the street, don't give a shout, coming down the line.